G'day everybody, welcome back to Starfield. We're at episode 81, if I'm not mistaken, and we are here in front of Madame Sauvage's place. We've actually just joined the Ebbside Strikers. Well, not exactly joined, because they're still testing us out almost. So we've got a little bit of I guess an initiation mission. And let's just take a look at what we need to do here. So we need to acquire a slate from the disciples, and the disciples are basically the other gang, or the other main gang that occupies Ebbside in Neon. So let's go ahead and complete this mission, and I think, as I said in the previous episode, guys, we're going to try and continue on with the deputy mission. We'll confront Ron Hope about our discovery with the first cav, and then we'll hopefully make our way back to the Vanguard storyline, because we have been ignoring that for a very, very long time. Okay, so... for a second there, I thought we would be going into Euphorica, but apparently not. We're just headed back here. Now, we do need to be sneaky-beaky somewhat here, so that we can actually get that slate without being discovered. So I'm not entirely sure what's involved, but yeah, hopefully we manage to get in and out without actually causing too much suspicion. Again, I don't know if we're already trespassing here. Okay, apparently we're already needing to sneak around here, so I'm gonna sense star stuff, and we're gonna just be extra careful about what we do here.
What the? Hey, keep quiet.
Oh no, okay. We've already caused trouble here.
Oh my god.
Oh god. Alright. Now, if I start blasting, I assume I might actually get myself a bounty. And that might actually be a lot more troublesome. Alright, let me just see if there's anything we can do with our sneaking here. So, they're now 50% more difficult to detect when sneaking. Suppressed weapons do an additional 10% sneak attack damage. I think I'll take that right now. So we might as well start working on the challenges for that as well, but I'm more interested in taking that so that we can actually sneak our way inside. Yeah, okay. They've made their way inside. I can see some strange sort of change there in the bar that shows whether or not we're detected. There seems to be additional black bars in the middle. I'm not entirely sure what that's about, but let's try this again. Okay. Things have calmed down a little bit more.
What was that?
Hey,
Okay.
someone sneaking around?
This is a lot harder than I initially thought it would be. Let's run away. Whoa.
Come in right now, and you may even have a chance to experience our exclusive members lounge. So what do you say? Are you ready to feel euphorica? You. Yeah, you. You're really going to walk on by? And miss out on a chance to experience euphorica? We have everything you want out of neon and more. Come in.
We'll go into Euphorica for a second here. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to see where my enemies are at. But, yeah, I guess I'm not really going to have much of a choice here.
You good?
Looks like you need to relax.
Days are too short. Life is too long.
I think this was the guy that we spoke to the other day. Danny Garcia.
Excuse me, I don't suppose you're looking for a robotics expert, are you? I have a vested interest in getting out of Neon.
Will you tell me a little bit more about your skills first?
I have a good deal of experience with machines, especially robots. I'm also an expert in the manufacture of certain chemical substances. But I guarantee I'll figure out whatever job you give me, even if I've never done it before. I've got a good head on my shoulders.
Okay. I'd be happy to help.
You're a real lifesaver, boss. Thanks. There's just one thing to discuss before I sign on. I'm conducting some independent research in the space lanes. I won't let it interfere with my duties, but I refuse to give it up while I'm working on your crew. Is that gonna be a problem?
What type of research?
Let's call it colony war history. I'm not comfortable saying any more right now. Can't trust anyone these days, you know?
Sure. That won't be a problem, I don't think.
Glad to hear it. Thanks for being open-minded. Oh, and don't bother draining your pockets for my salary. I don't really need the money, just the job.
15,000 though. That's not really great. So if you really mean that, how about we negotiate?
That depends. What can you offer?
Look, I'm in no hurry. I can always find someone else.
Let's not close the door on this just yet.
Who knows how long it'll be before you get another offer.
Don't think I'm desperate or anything, but you do have a point. I'm not taking this job for money. I'll work for a dozen rusty credits as long as I'm able to continue my research.
Okay. Cool.
Whew, that is a relief. I can't wait to get out of this city.
Alright. We'll leave her unassigned for now. This, no, it's not Jessamine. Danny Garcia.
I owe you a favor. Don't think I'll forget it. See you out there, boss.
Alright, cool. Another crew member. For when we need more crew members, that is. Okay, this thing with the Ebside strikers is going to be quite difficult to complete, I feel. I mean, do we just start killing everyone?
I know you're out there. Show yourself.
Yeah, okay. So, I feel like as soon as we step in, we're detected. So, I'm not sure if there's actually a way for us to get in there without actually being noticed.
We have everything you want out of Neon and more. Come in right now.
I'm just also thinking whether or not there's a way to maybe get in without being detected elsewhere. Okay, no. Not the right way. Yeah, I'm just gonna have a look around to see if there's perhaps maybe another entry point somewhere. Yeah, they're still following us. Goodness me. Still shooting at us. Yeah, I'm gonna see if there's an entry point just up here.
Got to get away!
We're on top of the building now. I just don't know if we'll actually be able to sort of get in there from anywhere here. Okay, everyone's gone, so I might as well grab the slate now and quickly get out of here. Yeah, that was a little bit messy, not gonna lie.
Gonna make an example out of you.
Ow!
I got more where this came from.
Okay. I'm just gonna accept how it's turned out, guys. Apparently we can go all the way through here. Yeah, not sure if the game actually wanted us to kill everyone, or if we were supposed to be able to sneak through that area, but anyway, we got the job done nonetheless. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what our boss has to say about our performance here.
I can't believe you're
If the disciples spot you, they're gonna attack straight away.
Are the strikers safe here?
Madame Sauvage is a serious player in Ebside. For previous favors rendered, she's protecting us, and even the disciples won't go against her. But we take one step outside, and all bets are off.
How'd you wind up in charge of the strikers?
I had another life, but I lost it all. Taken from me. Vogel and I were cast out on the street. We couldn't find work after months. Things got dark. So crime was the only option. We picked up misfits and unfortunates from there, but all of them fighters. Willing to do anything it takes.
So, just how bad are things?
The disciples have got the numbers. They've got the guns. What we have left are the diehards. But we are a family. We genuinely care about each other and have each other's back. So, we may be down, but we are not beaten.
Well, I got the slate, and there were no deaths.
Huh. So you did the job, and nobody had to die. That was one hell of an audition. So you're in. Everyone thinks the Ebside strikers are out for the count. But now that we know where the disciples are getting their guns, I feel the tide is turning.
I thought you guys were in dire straits.
As soon as I realized that the disciples had sniper rifles and assault rifles, I ordered everyone to go to ground. But we can't keep it up forever. All we need to be back in the game are weapons of our own.
Alright, well, let's take it slow. I'm still not sure about you.
Usually, we're an all-in type of thing. But for you, I'll make an exception. You might want to say hello to the rest of the gang. They should be friendlier, or I'll make them friendlier. After you take some deserved R&R, hit up Hatchet for any gear you may need, and a job I got in mind for you.
Striker maskwear added. Okay. I do want to get myself one of these Ebside striker uniforms. They kind of look a little bit cool. But anyway, so got a few new items here. Ooh, okay, there we go. Striker maskwear. Yeah. That is pretty badass, actually. Gonna try and wear that every now and then. Maybe now's not a bad time for it as well. Alright.
I think you're gonna fit in well. Really well. Bye.
Alright, so we need to have a chat with others, apparently. Let's see if Vogel is actually willing to chat now.
Things are gonna change. So you're part of the team now. Alright, not bad. Briggs may be in charge, but know that I'm his second. So stay on my good side, right?
Well, here's to a new friendship then.
That's right. Friendship. Family. You're gonna do great here. Not going to lie, you've come to us during a shit time. Wasn't that long ago that we held our own against the disciples. Now we're just hiding behind our mother's scat. We need to do something. Well, did you want something?
How did this whole thing start with the disciples?
Everything was pretty fine till a couple years ago. They had their side of town, we had ours. I mean, we'd have misunderstandings, but Briggs always sorted things out. Then one day, the disciples wanted all of Ebside. It's been blood and knives ever since.
How did the disciples beat you guys?
Serious goddamn military hardware. How can a knife compare to a fully auto Grendel, right? I mean, before then, we gave as good as we got. But all of those bastards are armed. And we tried to make a stand. And after the funerals, we hunkered down. Yeah, goodbye.
The only ones you can trust are family. Huh. So you survived. Andrea thought Briggs wanted you dead, so he sent you away. Andrea was wrong.
Why didn't she warn me then?
Andrea has lost more than any of us. She used to be a pilot, had a ship, a life, everything. Now she walks the hard road of staying clean. Leaves her in a bad mood, pretty much always.
I'll be sure to thank Andrea.
Andrea does what she has to. Respect that. Everyone is hard because they have to be. These streets and alleys are all I know. They chew up the weak, they leave them broken or dead in the gutters. So don't be weak.
You grew up here all alone?
Oh yes. Every day a different struggle. To stay alive, to stay good in the head. But the strikers and Briggs took me in, gave me a family. I will do anything to protect them. And I mean anything.
Noted. I had no idea it's so hard here.
Those that live are strong and desperate. Like us. So the job is, we let the streets know the strikers are back. We have signs. Signs that indicate our turf. Hacking the signs is easy. Getting to them or fighting any disciples there, that is the challenge. Briggs said he prefers no blood. But I say, make the disciples bleed at every chance.
Okay. I think Briggs is a pretty good leader. I do want to avoid bloodshed where I can. I want a low body count too.
Briggs will be pleased. But if you need things, I can hook you up. I make sure the strikers have what they need. Good luck.
Alright, so I guess we just need to go out and hack some of these signs.
What can I get you today?
So, Madame Sauvage always, like, sort of hangs around here and then she, like, you know, looks into the room but doesn't actually step in. So, I don't know what the deal is with that. Should be just tending to the bar, really. Okay, so let's go out and let's actually help these guys out with their signage. Let the disciples know who's boss, where our territory is. Alright, let's start with this side. We have Ebside strikers, or sorry, disciples anywhere? Doesn't look like it. I'm guessing when we get close to these signs, we might actually see whether or not we need to shoot some fools, or if we can maybe avoid them altogether. Or maybe we're gonna need to persuade a whole bunch of people.
What have we here? Decided to drop by on Neon and do a little vandalism, huh? There's a steep fine for that. Zero tolerance. Tell you what, you pay the fine now, and I'll let you off with a warning. Or things are going to get messy.
Neon security roughing up, or worse yet, killing a tourist is really bad, a really bad look.
Maybe. But as soon as you started putting up a striker gang sign, that crosses the line.
This is a joke, right? You're going to fight me?
Yeah, not falling for that one.
I'm here on orders. What, they didn't tell you?
No, they didn't. Typical.
Look, I'm sure we can work something out.
You know how it is.
I'm glad you're starting to come around to my point of view.
Maybe we can work something out. Fine, fine. Just get out of here.
Alright, not too bad. We could have gotten into quite a bit of trouble there. So I'm guessing it's always going to be Neon security that we have to contend with, maybe. I wonder if we can just like run away from Neon security. Hope that we don't actually get caught, you know.
I'd be making a fortune.
Apparently there's one
Welcome to Chunks.
up top here, so yeah, we just need to try and find a way up. Which I think I know where to go for that. A whole bunch of people sort of panicking and running around. Just checking out our new outfit as well here. That's pretty cool. Would have preferred to have the option of, you know, using the mask or not using the mask. But anyway. Still a cool piece of gear. Okay, we do have disciples up here. Wonder if there's gonna be another way. Oh, okay. Did not see these guys up top. All right. Okay. I don't think we're gonna be able to get through without actually killing these people, guys. Alright. That's the second one.
Interface to feature body with chunks! Chunks! Chunks!
Mutants are exclusive members lounge.
Yeah, it seems like with the level of stealth that we currently have, we can only really get so close before being detected every single time. Unless we want to, you know, really excruciatingly try and get through every step of the way. And I'm not entirely sure if that is really something that I want to do. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Alright. Let's get back and have another chat with Briggs. I think we might then put our Strikers side quest on the back burner, and we'll go back to being a deputy. Can we have a chat with Andrea and see if she says anything else?
So, you're part of the gang now, huh? Welcome then. Don't be too put out if it takes a while for the hooligans to warm up to you. They ain't big on outsiders.
Everyone seems nice to me. What do you mean?
Really? They are? Son of a bitch. So apparently it's just me they had a problem with. I mean, I wasn't at my best, but still. Really classy.
I would have pegged you for a local.
Me? No and hell no. I used to be a trader. Had a top-of-the-line Tayo, a flush bank account. I was at the top of my game. Then one really epic crash at the Astro Lounge and poof, gone. Bye-bye. Woke up in the gutter, and I've been trying to crawl out ever since.
What's keeping you in Ebside?
The whole damn system is rigged. They rope you into the lounge and just suck your credits dry. Then, when you got nothing, you're just another junkie in Ebside. No way to make credits and get out. If it weren't for the strikers, well, you get the picture.
I can't believe Aurora is legal given how much it can ruin lives.
The whole damn rig is built on it. Don't let the corpse and towers fool you. Drugs are the blood of the whole damn place. But enough of that. You need something?
Have you kicked the Aurora habit?
Yeah. Well, maybe. Man, when you're tripping Aurora, it's like nothing else. But it can eat you up. Stay clear, kid. Trust me on it.
So what do you do for the gang?
I have a few hustles of my own. Plus, I'm not bad at a bit of the stand and deliver. Haven't had to end too many people. Yet. Times are bad now, though. Yeah, catch you later.
Alright, let's have a chat with Briggs. And yeah, unfortunately we did have to kill one person, but anyway.
First rule of strikers is take what you need to survive.
I think you're gonna fit in well. Really well. You've really kicked the hornet's nest. Good. Andrea's running point on grabbing the gun stash. I need you and Vogel to keep the disciples off balance.
So we're finally doing this?
It's time, Vogel. The gloves are off. Both of you, keep the collateral damage down if you can. But it's do or die.
I'm not gonna hurt civilians or innocents.
If people are in the wrong place at the wrong time, you might not have much choice. Gang fights are no holds barred, so make your peace with it. You two coordinate whatever you need to. I have a request. I know this is asking a lot. Newell's Goods has some armor. Not mil-spec ranger gear or anything, but better than the cast-off clothes the strikers wear. So if you could, well, spring for some armor upgrades, maybe convince Newell to sell it to us.
I'll see what I can do.
All the strikers owe you big time. Any credits it costs, I promise we'll pay you back, with interest. Now's the time for those strikers to make a comeback.
Alright, so let's take a look at this. So when we're ready, we need to speak to Vogel. But then there's this optional stuff here to get armor for the strikers. And if I'm not mistaken, the place that we're going to try and get it from, we're familiar with the owner, right? So maybe it won't be so bad. But we'll actually put that on the back burner, obviously, and we'll take a look at this one here, the Hammer Falls. So we are going to confront
I hope you aren't
Ron Hope,
causing any trouble.
and we'll see what he has to say for himself. And yeah, we should actually get into deputy gear for this one. Let's get to our ship. Okay, so let's take a look. We've got first Merc outfit. Okay, right, we can't fit anymore. In that case, let's just take out the Ranger Deputy uniform here. Let's take that. And now we should be able to put another outfit in. Let's just equip that. Yeah, okay, can't put that in there just yet. Let's maybe leave that on our person, that's fine. And yeah, I think we're ready. I think. Alright, let's go.
All thrusters firing. Orbit achieved.
Alright, now it's time to go to Hopetown. Before we confront Ron Hope, though, I think we can just quickly make that aluminium delivery. We probably don't have enough still, but we'll try and deliver as much as we can. Another thing that we could have done was perhaps to go back to our outpost, grab more aluminium. That's right. We'll do what we can for now.
Hey.
Keep an eye on your valuables.
Can I help you? HopeTech never sleeps.
I have some aluminium to deliver.
Oh, let me see your manifest.
Nice, okay.
We'll unload that from your ship right now.
So, definitely need a little bit more. We've only made a dent. Do I want to just see if I can grab some more? Maybe that's not a bad idea. Why not? Why not? Let's do it. We should be able to, like, fast travel our way, right? So, Androphon. There we go. And that should start filling up even more. Let's go back to the ship. Oh, okay, well, we've got too much. My bad. Okay, we still got too much. Right, so this is a problem then. So how do we... How do we transfer stuff directly to the ship? Yeah, I don't have the ship inventory coming up here, so is that because I don't actually have a landing area here? That could be the case. Oh god, alright. Yeah, no, this is definitely not ideal. Yeah, okay, so I think I want to try and build a, like an actual landing pad for the ship. Hopefully that'll help us out a little bit with, loading stuff onto the ship. I think that will help, but I could be completely wrong. So it means that I'd have to pick up like, what, 80 or so batches of aluminium at a time. Is not ideal. $1,694. Alright. We'll deliver this much first. I'm not exactly keen on doing this over and over. Okay. Let's get back to Hopetown.
Off-worlders.
Just keep it holstered.
If you get the credits, we got what you need. Oh, let me see your manifest. We'll unload that from your ship right now.
Alright. So... yeah, we've still got quite a lot to deliver. I'm gonna have to figure out how to actually make that a lot simpler for us every time we land at the outpost, because, yeah, that was a little bit painful. Right, so let's confront Ron Hope. See what happens next. Where is he? Over that way.
My company only uses HopeTech ships. Never had a problem with them.
Now, we did get to speak to one of those ship technicians or ship designers here, right? She seemed tough as nails. I'm not entirely sure if she's still around and whether or not...
generous, Mr. Hope.
It's well earned, Birgit. We set some ambitious quotas. You met every one of them.
Well, I won't pretend it was easy, but everyone pulled together and we got it done.
I'll let you share the good news, whenever and however you like.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
Ron Hope's a damn hero, in my book.
I think this is the person. Birgit.
Those jackasses on Line A are... Make your questions snappy. Yeah, bye already.
Alright, she has nothing new to say.
Enjoy your visit to HopeTech.
Cosette.
If you'll excuse me, I am on duty.
Ron,
Something more you
Ron.
need, Deputy? Good to see you again. Well, I've just received a report from the Marshal about your progress. He said you had a promising lead on the mercenaries who stole my ship. I trust you're here with good news?
Oh, I learned something very interesting.
Did you now? Well, don't keep me in suspense.
I'm afraid Paxton Hull has implicated you in a conspiracy against the Freestar Collective.
Oh, the same Paxton Hull who was court-martialed during the Colony War? Well, I've never met the man, and I can't imagine why he'd make an accusation against me.
Do you deny that you were involved?
Don't presume to question me. You know who I am.
Hull burned you pretty good. He gave me the slate with your directives to the First.
Seems I put my trust in the wrong man. I suppose that changes things. I'm impressed, Deputy. It's clear you have a bright future ahead of you.
What's going on? What is this about, Mr. Hope?
Nothing that concerns you, Birgit. In fact, why don't you make yourself scarce?
I think I'd like to hear what the deputy has to say.
Tell me everything.
The cards are on the table. So why not? The truth is, we've been falling behind the competition. Significantly so. We needed solutions. A few years ago, I began to diversify. We started to research chemicals, fuel, those sort of things. We developed an experimental fertilizer. And it failed utterly. It wiped out entire crops. I was prepared to write the whole thing off when we made a discovery that changed everything. Turns out, our fertilizer was transforming the soil, bolstering its mineral content tenfold.
The fertilizer destroyed crops?
Not all at once, of course, but we could never find anything that would grow in it. Eventually, everything we tried to plant failed and died.
So you used unwitting farmers to transform the soil.
Mining is expensive, and so is the cost of raw materials. My mineral-enriching fertilizer solves several problems at once. The farmers provide free manual labor, and once the land is ready, we move in to extract and process the soil.
How could you possibly justify this?
Look around you. Everyone in this building, in this town, is depending on me. I provide the jobs that put food on their tables, clothes on their backs, and roofs over their heads. The fact is, the business hasn't been doing well lately. Without drastic action, cuts would become unavoidable. These people work hard for me, and they trust me to do the same in return. I cannot, I will not let them down.
You used the first to seize the farmland and keep the operation a secret.
I never intended for anyone to be hurt. I told Hull to buy the land, not take it by force. Unfortunately, farmers can be stubborn folk, and I couldn't risk any witnesses.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. How could you do something so awful to innocent people, to families?
Not another word out of you, Birgit. I can take your job, and more. We'll discuss this later. In any case, I suppose the gig is up. I give you my word that I'll call off the operation and return the land to its rightful owners.
And the people your hired muscle killed, what about them?
You're right, of course. Something must be done. I'll set up a fund to handle funeral expenses and take care of any surviving family members. We'll do this the right way. I give you my word.
That's not enough.
You're right. Yeah, those families deserve to be compensated for the inconvenience. Well, perhaps a discount on their next purchase from HopeTech.
Oh, God.
With that resolved, let's talk about you. As a member of the Council of Governors, I'm authorized to award you a substantial bonus. And of course, we'll both agree to forget about my little cost-cutting endeavor.
I don't think so. I don't think so. Are you trying to buy me off?
Did I not make myself clear? I'm offering you a reward for a job well done. Nothing more. And with that job so capable we'll consider the matter closed. I'll be needing that slate from Major Hull, of course.
You're going to turn yourself in, and I'll be telling the Marshal everything.
Well, let's not be too hasty, Deputy. There's something else you need to consider. I'll do what's necessary to protect my company and my employees. If you tell anyone about this, you're risking their livelihoods. Do you really want to put all these people out of work and make their families suffer?
Like you made those farmers suffer?
But on a much larger scale, yes.
I don't want anyone to suffer. I want justice.
Justice can be complicated, Deputy. Sometimes the cost of exacting justice is greater than the cost of doing nothing. I'll make myself very plain. I won't let you jeopardize my reputation, this company, or the people who work for me. If that means you suffer an unfortunate incident at the hands of my security personnel, so be it. I'm important. You're nothing.
You're not actually threatening to attack a Freestar Ranger, are you?
Bribes and threats aren't gonna work on me.
Such a shame to see a promising career cut so tragically short.
Oh, they're actually inside the ship. Okay. Was not expecting that. I think those ladders are technically like invisible walls almost. Alright, job's done. Do have to have a chat with Bridget though. So I guess that Cosette was actually just some hired muscle. Okay, yeah, I was looking for a corpse. Okay, nothing special there. Alright, well, I have a feeling that we're also gonna pay for what we've done here. Our standing with the Freestar Collective. I mean, I guess with the Rangers it'll be good, but I don't know about them sort of respecting us after taking out one of their sort of, is it like a board member or something like that? Or council of governors or whatever? Bridget, it's all done.
He tried to have you killed. I don't understand. Mr. Hope always seemed like such a good person. But everything he said about the farmers and hiring those mercenaries, it was so awful.
Are you alright?
I'm just a little in shock. I'm still not sure I understand what happened. A conspiracy to steal farmland? It's just so hard to believe. That's not the Ron Hope I know.
He cared about people loyal to him and nobody else.
The first part is true. He always looked out for us, for his employees.
It doesn't justify what he did.
No, of course not. But there was more to him than that. He had a genuinely good side, a caring side. And now he's... You killed him.
I didn't want to kill him.
Nobody should ever want that. Especially when it means killing someone who meant so much to so many people. What happens to us now?
There must be a second in command.
That would be Elana Nwankwo. She seems pretty capable. Maybe we'll be okay after all. I guess we'll have to figure things out. Find a path forward.
Elana Nwankwo. Okay. I'm surprised that we don't need to have a chat with her first about, you know, what happened to Ron, but anyway. We're gonna have to report on what's happened to the Marshal. He's gonna be pleased and displeased at the same time, I feel. But, you know, that's how things sort of happened, really. So, can't really control that. Unless I wanted to save Scum, but yeah, no, probably not. Anyway, we're gonna call it an episode here, guys. Hope you enjoyed this one. When we come back, we'll see what happens when we report back to the Marshal. And hope you guys look forward to that. Stay true. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.